Hello, it's Lisa Lockley here. I'm the leadership link for Year 7. I want to thank you first of all for all your support so far this half term, and I thought it would be timely to put a short video together just to address some of the questions that we've been getting from parents. So I have gotten to know your children really well over the last few weeks, as have Mr. Daly and Miss McDermott. I teach them, I spend my duties with them, I see them off on the buses, and they're a fabulous year group. And so I just am so grateful for the support you've given us, having never really stepped foot in the building or met us properly. I think you've been tremendously supported and invested in your own children's progress and settling in, which deserves mention. So these are the things I think that I wanted to speak about very, very briefly. The first is Year 7 settling in evening, our first for this half term. It's on the 4th and 7th of October. It's on online. So it's on School Cloud. That will be with your form tutors only, without subject staff, and that really is a chance to look pastorally at how your child is settling in. So looking at friendship groups, if there's any concerns that you have, that we have, so it really is sharing. You'll also be asked about IT provision, which leads me on to my second point. So please, if you are struggling with IT provision, please do discuss that during that appointment. We have purposely not pushed the students onto doing homework very quickly. It is more important to us as a school, as a team, that students are used to the building, they're getting used to their timetable, their subject staff, our teaching and learning model, which is a real laser sharp focus on progress. That's really important. We know everything else will come. So most students have gotten online now. If you're still having issues, you can reset their password remotely. You go to the school website, you go to the students drop-down menu, there's a tab there for password reset. Students have to log on in school first to reset their password. They're all given a generic password, and the first time they log on in school, they have to reset it. We do encourage them to try and remember it, do something memorable, of course. This is new to them, so we know there's a few hiccups, so please do use us if there's an issue. Hegarty, I know again there's been issues with students knowing quite how to get on. Miss Chapman, their head of maths, in the next fortnight is taking all groups back down to the computer rooms. They'll all have a computer lesson again on Hegarty and logging on. So those things over the next few weeks will get sorted, and students will be perfectly proficient at doing that, but we all know it takes time. So thank you so much for that. But like I said, if you've got any issues, get in touch, either the inquiry line or phone, email, however you want to get in touch, or use the website. Parent pay, again, if you haven't got your logins or you've got queries, our catering assistant, if it's about the food, can print you off reports if that's what you need, or you can speak to our business officer if it's an issue with your logging on. And finally, buses, which I empathise with fully. I own my own Year 7, and so I empathise fully with the buses. Of course, we've got limited control over the buses here coming into school. If they're public buses, we can only report issues, and I would encourage you to do the same. Going home, we line up the students for the 838, we have 2 of those, the 839, we have 2 of those, and the 815 on site, and the 77 is down the hill opposite the school. So those buses all have staff presence. There's a leadership team outside the school at the end of the day. I'm sure you've seen us if you've collected. You also know it's very busy. What I would encourage you to do, if there's any issues with the buses that you think we can help with, please report them. So whether it's buses being late, or they're really packed, or is there alternative routes, or if you need assistance with anything like that, please do get in touch. Now, we are here to help, and we want to work in partnership with you. We are not obstacles to your children being happy. We are all working together for the same ends. And I want to repeat what I said at the start of this video. I cannot thank you enough for your support, your investment, and your communication this far, and I hope it continues.